for some NFL football. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the home team. Leading the Steelers in this one, longtime head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys are lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And away we go from Oakland. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Pete, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
On play action, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Pittsburgh.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Shoots away from one. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 20.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
4 yards. And the Steelers first down.
From the red zone now. He's running with it. Has some room to work. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Dylan Laube on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them, yet another FCS champion quarterback from North Dakota State's now playing here in the NFL. It's Cam Miller.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. Neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
From the gun, Miller. Now he takes it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. First down run. Nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Miller on play action. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Shotgun snap to Miller. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. They already hold an early advantage here on the road, so looking for another touchdown to take full control of this game. First down, Williams to throw. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Williams from the gun.
At the 46.
He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. Crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. 2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. He's still going at the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Steelers...
Working from the gun, Williams. Completes a DK Metcalf. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance at a stand here with 3rd and 1.
Almost with a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Steelers 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Steelers...
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Laube with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raiders offense out for another look here alongside QB Cam Miller. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Starting this drive with a design run. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. That sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. Connects on the crosser. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Miller. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Steelers in the dime for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They put a receiver in motion right. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Again, this is Johnson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. That's a pickup of 9. And the Steelers have a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw by Williams. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. To throw, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Jake Bailey in the formation.
So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on the Texans. And it's Jarquez Hunter. And this will turn into one of the best plays of the week. He's gone. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Dak Prescott. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Cowboys come away with a 4-point victory. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is the former Bear, drafted by him back in 2019, David Montgomery. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 52 yards, touchdown. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun handoff to Laube. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Again to Johnson to start this drive. He cuts it back right, and he's out in the clear. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers push their lead further to start the half.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders nothing.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Off the play fake, Miller. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. No throw, 3rd and long. And he's off him up there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Their punter making his way out now. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Williams off the play fake. Complete, it's Atwell. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback is sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. The give now out of the shotgun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Mike Tomlin sending the Steelers out there for another drive. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. On play action, Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. On play action, here's Williams. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football. You can hammer at the opponent, but today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Pass caught by Jack Bench. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And a Raider first down.
Option give here. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up.
So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, but really just count down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Miller. He takes it himself. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds the in route complete. And after making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Steelers.
1st down, Williams to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Shotgun snap to Miller. That's him on a quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Oakland, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Miller to the air. Taking it on the slant by Bash. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 yards.
From the gun, Laube. Has room into the secondary. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. And dose of the hurry up here.
14 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you could see he gets the ball and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Raiders defense goes in the dime for 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. The defender is waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, that expected defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Oakland. Raiders losing by 7. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. He's back to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff.
It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
The Steelers offense headed out. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Man in motion, headed right. Johnson gets it again on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Johnson again. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the first, and they can run this clock out. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Oakland.